because I still think that's important, right? Um, and I think we have maybe not explicitly, but we built in a bunch of controls so that always happens, more or less, or at least hopefully it happens. So we try to make, you can get it to do a bunch of things, but it sort of has to veer to a certain amount of plot points. Otherwise, doesn't make any sense, and you can't really get characters to do things out of character as defined by their sort of backstory. Because without those controls, it's just chaos, bad chaos. There's a good level of chaos where usually when people try it out first, they make the character say bad words or just do zany stuff, which is fine. But without the constraints, it's not really a story, and it doesn't make any sense. It's just, yeah.
It's so funny because we say that for games, right? We also say without constraints, it's not really a game.
Yeah.
Right.
It resonates.
Right. Yeah, we talk about sometimes this comes up regularly with the challenge of folks who are using this medium to create experiences, using generative AI, is that, when unleashed, it can create almost anything. And so on the game side, you end up with a toy or a sandbox, which is like, hey, here's a sandbox. You can literally create anything with this sand. And it's like, that's awesome. What's the game, right? If at any moment I can just kind of Calvin ball, just declare I win, that is a very fun, creative exercise. Like, it's not to say that there isn't something that's a great human experience there, but that's also not necessarily a game, and particularly doesn't allow for the kind of experiences that we in the game industry have learned that this is what brings people back. This is why people invest in it. There's a sense of mastery over time, and you get better at a thing, and you understand the rules, right? And there's a bunch of things that make a game that give it that kind of experience that we're looking for. Whereas if it's just fan fiction, and I can just at any time, to your point, be like, and then the T-Rex comes into and eats the person at the dining room table, and you're kind of like, okay, like, that's amazing, but like, well, what's going on here, right?